Obviously we're doing something a little bit different today. We're coming up to Easter, which is a traditional time for camping in Australia, and I thought I'd revive an old tradition, billy tea. Now, I've got my billy here in the campfire. Obviously this is not a campfire, this is a chimney, and the reason is that it's still bushfire season here. So there's fire bans. I'm not able to go out and light a fire in the bush. I've pretty well got to do it in my own backyard and pretend I'm out in the bush. And even though it is fire ban season, it's actually the first time it's rained for about 3 months. So great bit of timing. So what I have here is my billy, and if anyone doesn't know what a billy is, it's a can with a handle basically, and I've put this on the fire and it's warming through nicely. And then what I've got here is my tea. Now a couple of 100 years ago, your swagman, itinerant labourer, would buy his tea in single serves wrapped in newspaper. Kind of like the tea bag of its day. Because Australia is quite close to China, most of the early teas in Australia were Chinese. What I've actually used there is part Chinese, part Australian. Right, sorry about that break. Basically an ambulance went by. Not the sort of thing that happens in the bush. So our tea is warming up nicely. I might just put the lid on the billy. And we'll give that another few minutes. Okay, time to check the billy. I've also got some Australian damper bread cooking in the back here, buried in the coals. So flour, water, a little bit of milk powder, pepper, salt, a little pinch of green tea. That's how I make it. Our billy tea is getting very close to boiling there. Now one of the devices that you need when making billy tea is this, the stick. Handy for stirring your tea. I do advise not to use a stick that you're not sure of the species. Wouldn't do to stir it with something poisonous. Stir now. The billy is just about to boil. I'm just starting to see those little bubbles around the edge. It's also starting to rain, so this cup of tea is going to be very, very welcome. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be about 30 seconds more. So, now your traditional swagman would have had a tin cup that he took everywhere. So in my search for a tin cup, I came up with this from my cupboard, which is something a newspaper gave me. It looks like a tin cup. Might just move my IKEA stool over here. Now again, IKEA stools not that big in colonial Australia. So let's take the lid off the billy. It's very warm here. Okay, that is bubbling away. So pretty simple operation. Strainer, cup. Normally do this on the ground around the campfire. And there we have it. Now that's the original billy tea, the way it would have been drunk. My part Australian, part Chinese tea. Black, no sugar, and it's as you'd expect. It's quite savoury. Now something was invented a little bit later that I think made billy tea a hell of a lot better, and that is this stuff, condensed milk, full of sugar and milk. And when you're out camping, chilly morning, birds are just getting up, you've got your damper cooking on the fire, you need something sweet and warming to welcome you to the day. That is the ultimate. Billy tea, condensed milk, tin cup, out in the Australian bush, or a simulation thereof. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of that tea, and I'll see you next time.